Hello, girlies. Welcome to the Talkin Yanks pregame show. A little speed run as we get going to the football. And the Yankees put out the lineup really late because they had to shuffle some things. I'll give you my thoughts on the lineup, what I'm watching for the pitching path to victory. We will do the homer draft, and then we'll do the over-under. I'll give a premonition, and then I will stand up. The Yankees shuffle the lineup a bit. Aaron Judge continues to lead off, but Anthony Rizzo is back. He bats second. He's playing first base. Gleyber Torres, he's batting third, playing second. Josh Donaldson bats fourth over at third base. Giancarlo Stanton gets dropped down in the lineup, continuing to DH, but he will bat fifth. Oswaldo Cabrera plays right field, bats sixth. IKF is the shortstop, batting seventh. Kyle Higashioka bats eighth. He's catching. And Aaron Hicks bats ninth in left field. Anthony Rizzo's back. Cool. I guess that's the most notable thing. Tom Ace, I ended up having Chinese food, sesame chicken. Said it on yesterday's pregame show, man. So I'm excited to see Rizzo. It's an obvious candidate for what you're watching for, but it's a little bit cheating. More specifically, Garrett Cole is pitching for the Yankees. And I'm watching specifically his strikeouts. I think he's, in Judge's pursuit, it's getting a little lost, but Garrett Cole is on pace for breaking the Yankees single-season strikeout record or whatever. I think he's 20 away with four-ish starts to go. I think either 4 or 5, depending how they want to shuffle some things. So I think if he gets at least 5 strikeouts, cool. I did not forget to stand up at the end of yesterday. I think the stream did cut off as the stand-up was happening, which is weird because I stood all the way up and then hit end. So that's just really frustrating for all of us. But anyway, on the other side, Jason Alexander starting for the Brewers. Funny name. They're going Yelich, Adames, Rowdy Tellez, Hunter Renfroe, Colton Wong, Luis Urias, Keston Hura, Omar Narvaez, and Tyrone Taylor. Pregame show, of course, is brought to you by SeatGeek. Use code pregame for $20 off your first order. Got the green bubbles just to tell you if it's a good deal. Got the red bubbles. You can go to baseball games, football games, any kind of game, any kind of concert, play, whatever you've got going on. I'm going to a couple games next week. So that's what I like. Ronnie in the chat, my guy. Much love. So done some lineup talk. Oh, Stanton got bumped down. Hard to not justify that. Get Rizzo just more at bats, so he can try to heat up right behind Judge. And Stanton, after his last couple games, someone's got to get dropped down, and I guess it should be him. Gleyber and Donaldson are both fairly hot right now. Gleyber really hot. Donaldson homered the last 2 games. So makes sense. Stanton gets bumped a little bit. Hicks is in there. I think he's going to get some run. I was kind of mad he wasn't in the starting lineup yesterday because he had a really good game Friday night, and he's not in the starting lineup. He ends up playing most of the game because Marwin, one of the weirder plays I've seen, gets hit in the ear, basically. Weird. That was weird. I haven't quite seen that. So hopefully Marwin's all right. He wasn't on the IL for Rizzo's return. That was Florial being sent back down. So I guess that's good. A good sign for Marwin. The pitching path to victory. Garrett Cole, pencil him in for 7. It's kind of what happens now. I think he's on some extra rest right now anyway. And I think with off days, everything else, Sevy coming back. My understanding is I think he doesn't start again until next Sunday, so he can go. The only guy unavailable I think is Weissert. Everyone else, Herman, no, but I think he's on a different bullpen plan. Everyone else should be available, and they could really use a dub. And I guess Clay Holmes is still part of the path to victory. So I'll go ahead and say it's Cole to Trevino, or Cole to Lasagna to Holmes and Wandy to bail him out. 7 innings from Cole. Johnny gets the 8th. Clay gets the 9th, and you get Wandy up. He'll bail him out. Only 4 pitches this series. Works for me. I don't know. Lineup came out so late. Feo, get your Homer draft picks ready. Because it's coming up. Chat, you get the first pick today. Unavailable to you are Josh Donaldson, Jose Trevino, Oswald Peraza, and Aaron Judge. I am unable to take Judge, Glaber, Stanton, or Higgy. So you guys get the first pick. So discuss amongst yourselves, and Feo, you give the first selection. Okay? That's how we've been doing it. Tom wants Oswaldo Cabrera. Rizzo getting mentioned. A lot of options available to you. Cabrera. Judge not available. Stanton and Torres both unavailable to me, so I will pencil both of them in. You guys get Stanton and Glaber. So then I get to make 2 selections, and I'll take Rizzo because it's always fun if a guy returns and immediately homers. I like that. And then I will take Josh Donaldson on the wraparound because he's homered in both games already this series, and it would feel pretty silly to not pick him at some point in this if he's on this kind of run. I've missed out on 2 Donaldson days. Cool. That brings us to the over-under. Tom Ace Hicks could run into one. I could see it happening. Yankees, Donaldson, only guy who has homered this series in Milwaukee, is kind of a homer park. So that's a little out of the ordinary. The over-under is 8 flat. Oh, man. And the Brewers have just been carving up the Yankees. Pitching, I still mostly believe in. I think I'm on the under today. Hopefully, that's like a 5-1 Yankee win. But that happens. So you guys, I'm seeing some unders in the chat. But Feo gets the final say. Under, hate it, but under. I agree. Wish I could be seeing a lot of runs in our future, but I do not currently. So that brings us to premonitions. I don't know what you guys have got. That feels like I'm just speaking it into existence. But I'm not seeing much else. Series recap will be tonight, Paul. Series recap tonight, probably around 7. Depends on how this game goes. It's a 2:00 start. I think Rizzo makes a nice pick and shows us what we've been missing, plus first base play. So let's get out of Milwaukee optimally with one more dub. Everyone enjoy the Yankees. Everyone enjoy the football. If that tickles your fancy, it's definitely 2-screen that time of year. Just double screen it. And I think you'll end up in a happy place. All right. I love you all. Be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a nice comment. I love you. See you later. Series recap tonight.